I'm standing at Pavalion Springs here in Tulsa, Oklahoma. This is a nationally forest preserved spring. The interesting history behind the springs is that the Chickasaw Nation originally was given this land, which they then sold back to the United States Forest Service under one condition, that these springs would be preserved for all people for all time. These springs were rumored in the 1900s to have healing medicinal properties. This place has a magical aura about it. As you can tell, when you come here at dusk or dawn, there will often be lots of wildlife, owls, deer with huge racks. There's also some bats that live in this little pavilion. The water has a real soft quality. If you look on the board, you can see the mineral content that the Forest Service has done in their latest test. These springs have a smell of sulfur, though on the sulfides they're at 0. There's one reason that the town has the name of sulfur. The water actually feels a little warm. It's pretty cold this morning. And it doesn't really have that sulfury smell often, so when I come here, I'll have a kind of a rotten taste smell, but it doesn't seem that bad. And now that the water doesn't taste anything like that, it has a real soft, flavorful taste. Over here, I'll show you all a picture of the board. You get that, hunt in the camera? This is Pavalion Springs back in 1898. They actually had built a resort here. These springs were so popular that people came from all around the world. Here's a little history here. Settlers capitalized on the medicinal qualities of the mineral waters with visions of this area becoming a health resort. You can see that they had a hotel back here. I imagine it was probably back up on that hill. But today there's no sign of it. All around this area there's campgrounds. People come here and stay. Alright, now we're in downtown Sulphur. This is the artesian well called Bendham Well. This is what gives the town its sulfury smell. The water out of this artesian well is very hard, unlike the spring, and it definitely has a real distinct rotten egg sulfury kind of smell. But it's still good to drink. If you look here, you can see all the mineral calcification on the bottom of this pool. Back in the 1890s, this was actually a bathing pool where people came to bathe to absorb the qualities of this well. It has a real sulfury taste and kind of a hard, it's not soft like that spring at all. You can look around and look at the little town of Sulphur. Anyways, today you're not allowed to bathe in these springs. You can also see all the life that's living in the bottom there off the minerals coming out of this well. Let's get a closer look at the water. Here's a little history behind the well. Here's the train that used to bring people in to come to the springs. And here's what it looked back in 1922. They have noticed that over the century that these springs have been drying up and the flow has decreased.